Surrounded by modern buildings, one cannot imagine that it is here where criminal gangs, popularly known as junkies, were hiding. Some unscrupulous minds have taken advantage of this area to hide while they attack unsuspecting residents of Lusaka.
Working on this album has been quite an interesting experience. It's almost been like a year of just recording, and sometimes you get caught up in trying to figure out what sound you want to go with, and you might want to pass by somebody or pass by some ears you trust some of the stuff you've been working on, just to get a fair read of how far you've gone with your work. And so as soon as we were done with the album, one of the first places I went to play it was the Holstar. So we passed by the Time Machine because, that's probably home of all things collectible, and what with the album having a theme of conservation of culture and nature, why not go to one of the places that's conserving culture through like his comic books, his posters, his collections of various items. A lot of people don't get just how important a group like Zone Fam was. Before we had Asampa the Great, before we had a, name who you want to name, who made us believe that we could take it out there. We had people like Zone Fam, and that was a group that really made it possible for a lot of people to dream big and reach for the stars, sort of.
A producer's dream.
I swear, producer's dream, man. With these classic, vintage, quality.
A lot of people don't know it, but the Holstar paid for my first live concert. It was, I think, Cactus Agony's album launch for Bush Territory, and the Holstar got me in, and that was the first time I saw anybody performing live, which has sort of seeped into my appreciation for live performance, even with my own music, simply because of the feeling I got on that evening, and he's somebody I respect and hold in high regard.
What are your roots? Dig deep to dodge assailants. Nothing stays new under the sun, so prepare to meet the wisdom of ancients. After centuries, it's time to circle back. First, let one word speak, savor it. Spit it out once and then savor again, and then say another. A second root, the second growth. Face yourself in the reflection of Earth's mother.
Back to the roots of hip hop, for one, and two, African roots, like us as Black people.
Definitely.
Our roots. At the same time, just reminding people about who they are. I feel a lot of pride. African pride.
A second root.
Like, let's be proud of ourselves. Let's be proud of who we are. Let's instill that pride in our young people. I love that the album is just peaks. It's like peaks and peaks and peaks. It's you think that you are expecting something, but something else goes on. Really, really exciting album. The production is very diverse. The features are just up there, man. There's like no down on the features. Everyone came dope and hard. Mixing is dope. Like, I love the live production. Really, really nice that it translated to live, so you can perform it. And this one is gonna, I don't know whether to say shock.
Well, I hope people enjoy it.
Nah, they're gonna enjoy it. And even, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, even when people listen to this album, they can tell that when you were creating it, it sounds like you enjoyed
having fun
doing it. And I don't know what was the space of time of recording the album.
What was it?
It was February, March to October. September, October.
6-7 months.
6-7 months.
Yeah, so it gels very well.
Yeah, but what really worked for us was the method of recording, because he has a mobile studio.
Right.
So the what I was trying to do with this album was record it in spaces where I feel appreciated. So basically, different houses, my friends' places.
Yes,
so that's why it sounds like that. There was a braai going on outside.
Yeah, right.
That was the
braai going on.
Yeah, so it's like, what is here?
Yeah,
that's
like
nice.
That's nice. Really, really dope. They've enjoyed it. Like favorite, like Blaque. I've got favorites. I would say this is my favorite song. The joint with that's crazy, bro. Obviously, the joint with crazy. Killed it. Bro, like I just want to revisit the album over and over again. Like even for me, it's inspiring.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, he said something about last born there and creating the rain. Yeah, I'm a last born.
Are you a last born?
Yeah,
nice. So, you know about the myth, right?
Yes, I know. Yeah. So we'll create the rains.
Yeah. So I was also thinking about how in hip hop it's cool to say cool things.
Yeah.
And we never associate coolness with tradition. We rarely do. Even like the interludes we have sampled are not from like God Scarface or whatever. It's like from an African professor yes. Like made by Africans for Africans.
Exactly.
You know?
Like we shouldn't fear our tradition.
Yeah.
We shouldn't fear African things. Yeah. Let's not demonize, you know, our roots, our ancestors.
Especially because they're way more potent than, like when I listen to hip hop, I think African stories are way more potent than the stories I heard in the hip hop I grew up listening to. I was way more inspired by African hip hop than I was by Western hip hop.
Exactly.
You know? Like I really wanted to rap when I heard Double HP, when I heard Proverb, because they were talking about situations immediate to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like very able to relate to those.
No, I can feel that. And that conversation you're talking about, I had it recently with a guy called Miko. He's a presenter for Planet Earth, Planet Rap. I think I should actually connect you with him. Hip hop show like Chuck D and all that. So I was telling him like when we grew up, we grew up listening to American hip hop. Okay, your DMXs, your Big Puns, whoever. But at some point, we realized, look, I'm African. Okay, these are my roots. These are my people. I have to talk about certain themes that will relate to my people.
Yeah.
You know, and like you're saying, we were inspired by your Double HPs, your Proverbs, your Zabs, whoever, and we're like, oh yeah, so it can be done.
Yeah.
You know? And this is what we're doing now. Now we have kind of like come into like this, we've grown into this, into new people. And we want to share our experience and what we're doing now, so that I feel like this is, this album is that.
Thank you.
Surrounded by modern buildings, one cannot imagine that it is here where criminal gangs, popularly known as junkies, were hiding. Some unscrupulous minds have taken advantage of this area to hide while they are...
It's like watching the news, you know? Yeah. Ghetto news coming through, bad news coming too. Birthdays are nothing cool, baby mama stick with you. Ladies turn to Hades in the literal, fighting in the living room, all because of babies that she giving you. Nightmares we're living through, murder with the kitchen too. The way we hurt the people that we love is almost biblical. Cops hit the block and lock up shady individuals, but the way we use the word shady isn't literal.